my name is Mushy, and I drive for what the hell is it called?
No one can beat Mushy Cookie 9. Ever!
And then once he actually started to attend, it got a bit dominant over him.
I think I've improved a bit on race pace. Let's see if I can compete with maybe like Root or maybe sometimes Mushy, but that's a long shot. But I'll try to compete.
I'm not gonna answer that because everyone will say the same answer. Oh yeah, Mushy was dominating the whole season. Oh my god, he's so good.
Yeah, no, but that's the point. That's the point, Blake. You gotta do that, man.
But it's still Russian pole position technically. It's still Russian pole position. Whoa! Warning! Exceeded track limits. Russia's pole position. That is absolute big from the third. From I don't know how much has he won again. Is it 13 or is it 14 now? The finale, the season finale in Qatar will be here with the 5 red lights going out. The finale is underway, and the Alpine gets a good enough start. Mushy Cookies follows him by into 1 second lead. Hot on his second position behind Mushy Cookie 9. Mushy Cookie 9 heading to turn 1. He's trying to get P2. He should have had it from P2, but he's not gonna do it. He's still behind Hot on my T with Rush behind him on the medium compound. I think everyone's on the medium compound tires. Yeah. Can Hot on my T go towards the inside? Mushy Cookie! Through goes Mushy Cookie. Almost so close. It's Mushy Cookie in the Grand Prix. I think Hot on my he almost lost Qatar. If it just wasn't for both Rush and Hot just have unbelievably bad races. After season, Rudy! I mean, Russia spun! A delayed rabbit is finally going out on just one. He was 7 times in a row, but now it's 8 times in a row. Mushy Cookie wins the finale of RCF1. Last season was a win all for everyone who was in the grid and who was not on the grid. It was an amazing season. Hello everyone and welcome to Magni Course for the French Grand Prix World Belgium champion decided tonight here in France. This is scary! It was probably what would have been the greatest qualifying lap if he qualified second. He qualified third. Has he cemented himself in the RCF1 his 3 books? Oh no! It's not enough! Mushy Cookie 9! It's your 2025 season World Drivers Championship! I was just speechless when he just qualified third. He went fast. Pretty fast, like, actually. He just went third. No way. Last season it wasn't like this. Last season, as in, I'm talking about the winter season, was insane. Be underway! Lights out and away we go! Mushy gets a good start. But next thing he responds to Look at that. He did it by two. That is the first 40 World Driver Championship leader.
As you walk, as you work, as I want you to be, as a friend, as I know.
why this race is back on the calendar. That is one of the main reasons. Because that race was supposed to fuck. Turkish Grand Prix, and therefore the season finale. So he has won the Turkish Grand Prix. That was one of the first reasons on, Mushy's in RCF1. We're gonna get absolutely dominated now for the next how many zone seasons?
So not only did I DNF here twice, I did one here twice. I did one here once, but I also lost a championship here. Damn.
There was a bit of a rumor during the paddock going this around that Rafa would be retiring at the end of the 2025 summer and spring season, and that's big. Are you gonna be answering the rumor that Rafa will retire after the 2025 winter season? Summer season. Yeah. Will he retire?
Okay, that's the $1 billion question. I actually don't know. I'm getting the feels that he will. I hope not because I don't have a teammate.
He's not been
I'll
showing.
be honest, I think he will. He's close to retiring. I don't see the fire in him that he had
He's-
like
2 months ago. He's
I don't see the fire in him anymore. Like I do like him, but I don't see his motivation of driving. I don't feel like he likes driving anymore.
I feel like people would say the same thing about him. So this season, will it be your last? That's the first question I'm gonna ask you. No, how was, I don't care. This season, do you think it will be your last?
I hope not, but I'm slowly losing motivation, and I hope I can try getting that back in this season so I'll be able to drive again.
If he does retire, legend of the league, easily one of the legends of the league, the man who spun for my shoe, who won for him in Turkey for him to win the World Drivers' Championship. I think his loss will definitely, I'm not crying, lose Red Bull a bit of motivation. Winning the World Constructor Championship with your team for back-to-back years, you think it will happen for you as a team owner and as a driver, and for the first time in history in RC1 that will happen? As a driver, you won the World Constructors Championship, and then as a team owner, what will you feel after you did that?
Well, I felt. Well, I didn't really do much because I don't know. Mushy really just carried the team, but yeah, I felt. I don't know actually. It's like relieved or just unstressed.
To add up to your accolades.
Yeah, exactly.
Let the taller man talk.
Same, bro.
Like,
Blake,
if I...
you're the shortest here.
Exactly! That's why I said let the tallest talk! And you're the most tallest here! You're like 7'7" or something!
Not quite, Blake. 7'5", but close.
God damn! Why did you try for the fucking NBA?
Like 1.2 or something, no, 1.3.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I should ask him. I should ask him.
Okay.
I should.
Look in Discord. Okay. Look in Discord.
Let me talk first.
You see, I'm up here. I'm up here. Okay.
That's a tall man.
I'm up here. Yeah.
That's an extremely tall man. I'm just gonna ask Phola on. Yo, Phola! What happened to you in Hunt?
Oh.
Remember, because they had beef. Them and Hunt had beef for like.
How? It's just killed.
Exactly, they had beef, and then Hunt just retired. He just retired.
Goody.
Oh yeah, he's doing you, Mushy. He's doing a you.
What do you mean? Who?
Like he's gonna retire some leagues and still race them at the same time.
He looks like Jarno up here, just with blonde hair.
He was unretired for like 4 months, and then he's re-retiring.
He just, to be fair, Mushy kinda looks like Jarno up here, but if he had blonde hair. No wonder why he's that good. Look at this. Yeah, I can see the difference. No, I can see the difference. Yeah, exactly. He looks like Jarno up here, just with blonde hair.
Fucking real.
I mean, that's pretty accurate, I can't lie.
It's also accurate because he keeps on winning. I think it's time to switch the topic to the greatest Project Apex League driver I have ever watched with my naked eye. He can pull more switchbacks than you can pull bitches. And that's insane. Eight times now this season, Mushy Cookie wins the Czechia Grand Prix, and it's 10 to win it all for everyone. 7 times in a row, but now it's 8 times in a row. Mushy Cookie wins the finale of RCF1.
As it now comes down to the final corner, 0 mistakes he had occurred. Through the final corner he goes, and it's gonna be a Mushy Cookie 9 ground slam. As Mushy Cookie 9 crosses the line with a bit of a spin. Is he gonna win this race backwards? Yes, he is. He's gonna win this race backwards. Cookie 9 wins the Zambro Grand Prix.
Well, yeah, I mentioned, I think it might have been after Japan, I mentioned my goal is to win, what was it, how many, hold on, let me check the calendar. My goal was to win 9 Grand Prix in a row, but I don't know if we're doing Czechia anymore. I hope we are, we better be, because it's not even a bad track, but if we are doing Czechia, then 8 Grand Prix in a row. If we're not doing Czechia, then 8 Grand Prix in a row, but point proven. I just wanted to win every single race in the season, but the start of the season was super rough. The game glitched out in Russia, so I literally couldn't spawn. I couldn't attend Germany, and then Vegas, I left of my own will because I got bored, but I won every other race, so I'll take it.
Absolute phenomenal. Let's take the podium pick, and it's get out. Mushy Cookie 9, of course he'll be the main villain of Pedal to the Metal. He said it himself. If you wanna check out more drama, then editor, let's go to Las Vegas. The red flag is out! Maisu is stuck on a tire barrier. Brad would be easily winning the race. Phola is down there, he's getting lapped. Made the wall, ramming the wall. I think the red flag's out. I knew it that McLaren were gonna get mad at me, were gonna throw a protest if someone else wins. That's RCF1. But that's every single league in Formula Apex. They were made for drama, not made for anything else. As were league owners, not me. Alright. This will for the Las Vegas Grand Prix! Are we racing? Because yes, we're racing. It's a good start from Phola, but no business overtake. Here we go. 1 lap to go to decide to see will win the Las Vegas Grand Prix. What a victory it is for Haas. Busy goes second. Third goes Canel. for McLaren. Of course they would protest. They had 1 in 3. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for pre-season testing. First testing, it was Manila Pegs. They, for some reason, shockingly, they had 6 people in their first race in Silverstone. Now they're back up to 20 drivers. I'm shocked. And the race went well as well. My goodness! Stop! 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 This is way too good of a league. Oh my goodness! The vegan gonna try the outside line! What? 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 The vegan! Oh my goodness! Defensive masterclass by the World Championship contender! Oh my goodness! You could hear the pain in his voice. You can hear the pain in my voice. Oh boy, that was an intense race. But nah, this ain't Manila Pegs pedal to the metal. This is RCF1. Roll the clip of PST of RCF1. And we are back to our normal habitats. RCF1 is back for pre-season testing. Here we go, everyone. We're back. Grab your popcorn, everyone. Surprise, surprise. If Rudy can catch up, I don't think he can. But for the 65,399 time, Mushy Cookie is on pole position. Just don't mind why I'm on an autocom, because I'm just gonna say this right now. This is going to be a new era of RCF1. Go! Lights out and away we go! He's gonna get that, but no, he's not gonna get that. He's barely gonna survive. Go all the way on the outside of the. I mean, you can't know what Aston Martin. Raul, that's Raul trying to get fourth. There's a battle right behind him as well. There's a lot of battles going on. Lots of those battles. There's a glory on the outside. Who goes wide? Yes. Oh, can Katie try a triple overtake? Heading into Stone Corner in the DRS. He's gonna have Brooklands. He almost gets up. Bonham and Mastro almost gets up, but he's fourth. What an amazing maneuver! He does it! He does it! And so close! Almost so close to catching Orto! Line! Help Mastro! He's gonna be in the podium! If he makes this last stick! He does! He is in the podium! What a like! Oh my! Through goes Orto! Through goes Orto! What an unbelievable defensive move! What didn't we tell you was that Mushy had a jump start. It's lights out and away we go! Mushy Cookie with a beautiful start from the line. So he had to do a drive-through penalty. And he did Mushy things. Cookie's down to 8! Mushy Cookie's down to 8! Oh my goodness! This is amazing! Rudy's might win since this is amazing! But of course, it is Mushy Cookie's gonna jump off the grid! Still does a double overtake on both drivers! Wow! Ruben is leading by 8 seconds! How can you even do that? How can you? Oh up against the world champion, the Aston Martin, almost takes an overtake of defensive maneuver. Oh my goodness gracious. This is going to be an amazing move. Triple, 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 triple. He's up back into the podium. Here from 8th to 3rd. This is like my super performances last winter season. Oh my goodness. Master of spins. Master of spins. What is going on? Chop, chop, mushy, cookie. Oh my god, this is scary. Arto has lost it. Arto has lost it. It is now down to 7. So what can happen here? There could be a lot of mistakes that can go on here. And it's gonna bring Arto falls 6 places. Second place with a fastest lap can be good enough. If this was points, it could be 1 point behind. Wolfie, what's happened? Is that a game ball? Wait, what just happened? What did the leaderboard glitch? What just happened? If he needs to pin 3 seconds! 3 seconds! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness! We haven't done this much of a he does box! He does box! He does spin! He does spin! Oh my goodness! Oh. Wolfis gets him on the gun. Now he needs to fly! He needs to get out and do some more. Penalty! No penalty! Time! Penalty! From Wolfis! Mushy Cookie takes the lead of the Pre! Oh my goodness! What everyone does, it's a 1 second lead for Wolfis. How many more races? But he wins! Sorry for the speech. It's been like, what, 7 races, but he does win. He wins it now. Who knows? Unbelievable. The Sauber finishes second. Mushy Cookie 9. How are we feeling?
Well, I'm not that pleased, to be fair, but I won, so it's fine.
What happened when you spun? During, I think it was lap 7? You fell down all the way to 8. And then in 1 lap, you chopped up the single grid. How did that feel?
Standard. I knew they were really slow, so I passed them. I don't know, it was pretty simple.
When Wolfis was leading, do you know that you were gonna catch him and it was not gonna come down to the checkered flag?
I knew I would catch him. I did some quick calculations and then decided, okay, well, even if I get 2-3 penalties, I'll still be able to catch him, so. And I did, so.
To be fair, when I saw that happen, I was saying, oh, he's doing this shit for pedal to the metal. There's no way he could have not won. That's what was in my mind. So yeah, decent race it is for you, no?
Yeah, it was alright. I did kind of go a little bit slow. I didn't know this at first, but the entire time I was on mediums, I had the lockup glitch, and it wasn't until I pit for softs that I realized. So I was accidentally slowing myself down.
Pre-season testing comes to an end. We will see you soon when 2025 cars come out in Formula Apex. Yep, there we go. End the episode. Roll the trailer.
But with his teammate, maybe.
To be-
I'll definitely destroy that.
But Katie is really good, to be honest. He
I don't
did
care.
great
I'm
during the
better.
first
I'm better. I am better.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah, Phola can suck
I feel like.
I agree with that.
it. No, okay, he might not be able to because
That's insane.
I mean, it was hard actually, and like, I mean, Phola, he wasn't much of a challenge at all. Phola he's dog shit as always, but like,
Hey, to everyone that beat me in this race, you don't want to see us next season.